We've managed to, for the most part, get rid of the showers, but not necessarily the clouds. In fact, I think the clouds are going to be pretty stubborn to erode throughout the day today, from Poplar Bluff to Paducah, all across the area. Mostly cloudy conditions, but also mostly dry. The rain focus is back towards Little Rock and then mainly further off towards the east over the Appalachians. And I think throughout the day today, that's where it should largely stay, with the exception of a sprinkle or a light shower. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, so certainly on the cooler side, we should see highs this time of year approaching the low 80s. I think we're going to maybe approach the low to perhaps mid 70s during the day today. We're on the upward rise, though, just not going to move a whole lot. 64 in Farmington last check, 67 Carbondale to Cape Girardeau, and Paducah also sitting at 67 degrees. So moving forward throughout the day today, this is probably overdoing it, but the idea is there can be a stray shower, an isolated sprinkle. Temperatures again low to mid 70s with mostly cloudy skies. So we are again staying below average. Tonight, notice those embedded showers and an occasional downpour off towards the west. Well, I think a lot of those will be breaking on up, but can't rule out overnight tonight again, just a passing shower. That's just the pattern we're in for the time being. And then for the afternoon tomorrow, a nice sight to see, something we haven't seen in several days. A lot more sun, and that should help numbers rise a little bit closer to where we should be, upper 70s to perhaps topping off right around 80 degrees. So again, tomorrow looks like we'll see a little bit more in the way of sunshine, especially into the afternoon. Dry conditions, but there's still a lot of energy in the vicinity. There's still some disturbances in the area, and another one of those passes through during the day on Thursday. There is some uncertainty the exact track that it takes, but I do think that we are talking about at least parts of the area seeing scattered showers Thursday afternoon into Thursday night before we start a more prolonged, drier stretch beginning on Friday and taking us through the weekend. And it's not just the dry conditions, but also looks like we're going to finally start warming on up in a more sustained fashion. The trend is one that's becoming clear, that as we get into the next week, temperatures are focusing closer to, if not above average, and you'll see that, a preview of that in our 7-day forecast. So again, today, cloudy to mostly cloudy skies, 74 degrees. Tonight could be a little bit patchy fog. Otherwise, showers are possible. They should, for the most part, be pretty spotty. Tomorrow, more clouds in the morning, more sun into the afternoon. We are approaching 80 degrees, and we'll be past the 80-degree mark and then some next week. It's a few shower chances Thursday and then perhaps Friday morning, and then by the afternoon Friday through the weekend and into next week. A lot more in the way of sun, and again, 87 possible by next Monday.